Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Otherworldly D&D. We have your DM, Cryptic. We have Manic
Hello.
playing Mitchell. We have Soli, or Skully. It's the same thing by now. He's playing Soli. And you'll realize somebody's missing. I won't go into much context about this, because it's nothing too serious. But Brutal will be leaving us. And we have a new member. This is Mayo, and he will be playing a character that will be introduced in a little while. So, how about we get this thing started? So, where y'all left off last, y'all got a letter from. Apparently, his name was Slash, and he was another one of the children of the Lizard King. And because Brutal is left, we're gonna go back a little bit. Not too far, doesn't change any events, but things are gonna be a bit different now. So, everybody after partying, and Manic just had like an entire life decision.
I did.
So, y'all all go to bed and
Didn't we already
wake
have?
up the next morning.
Yeah. Never mind.
Wait, we can go to bed.
Oh wait, yeah.
Short
It
rest
was
or
y'all
long
went to
rest?
bed, and then Beethoven left. But the next morning, y'all make y'all's way with now Mayor McFluffington and Nomeland are escorting y'all to Banter Hall, where they believe that, or that y'all are told that the heirloom was now, this artifact. And as y'all are making y'all's way, Prince Janston, he smiles and walks around, and he comes up to Manic and Sully. He says, I must say, I've been a while, and I've really got to know this place. It's nice to be with you. And as this happens, you see a dark vortex rip through just air. And he gets torn through the portal. But it seems like more. You feel weakness in your bands. If y'all remember,
Oh.
y'all have the armband. The original guy who summoned you here, the prince, the spell he cast was to summon a group. Whatever pulled Prince Jensen away, it tore him from the spell. So, instinctively, the spell would find a replacement. And meanwhile, Western music kicks in, and we see a desert town. A train goes by, and we zoom in on one of the carts. There's a man sleeping in one of these carts. His name is Alfredo Esquivel. I hope I'm saying that right. How do you exactly say his last name?
Esquivel.
Esquivel. So Esquivel, he's sleeping on some hay in this cart. And he has a Walkman on him, and he's listening to music. And he's asleep. You know, he's. So if you want to introduce yourself, Mayo, and kind of a bit of your story, you don't have to give all your backstory. Just give basic consensus and where you are right now.
Last place where I left off when I ended up in this train was running away from the law after committing what was supposedly a crime after doing what would you call the good instead of the bad. And they didn't like that.
They
And
got ugly.
They didn't like that. I had to run. And here I am right now.
And as he's sleeping in this hay, it starts to glow. And he falls through the hay like it's a cloud. And we turn back to Mitchell and Sully, who are essentially panicking because something just tore y'all's friend away. But then this rune circle appears. And you hear this booming voice saying, "What is gone shall be replaced." And a sleeping cowboy falls directly on the ground, slams down, and you wake up in this lustrous, giant kind of forest area. It's way more beautiful than anything you've ever seen. Oh, and also, just a little thing. Also, this is Mayo's first time ever playing D&D. So, this is a learning process for him, and we're glad to have him. So, but you land down, and you wake up. Let's... Like, what do you do once you hit the ground?
So I look around confused, not knowing who took me out, you know? First of all, I want to know where I am. And then I'd want to know specifically, again, where I am.
So
I'm not going to care about anything else. I just want to know where I am.
Do you walk up to one of these guys and talk to them? Do you walk up to one of these guys and talk to them? Okay. So, do one of you guys want to walk up to him?
I'll walk up to him.
Sully walks up. Yeah, both of y'all walk up, and who wants to kind of talk with the other person?
Okay. I'm in character. I'm like, "What's up, bro? How'd you do that? Like,
How'd I do what?
no, how'd you do that, bro?
How'd I do what?
What do you mean that?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nolan walks up, and he's like, "Hey, now this is a man I can get behind. Look at this man. Tall, mustache, some weird hat. Man, I tell you, this is much better than that little twink. So come on, what's your name?" Yes, you, the one I was describing. I'm Gnomeland. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a gnome. So, let's just get this down to basic stuff. Where did our friend go? And he unsheathes his war pick. And where the hell did you come from?
I came from the last place I remember being. I was in Mexico, you know? I was running away.
May he
I fell
what?
asleep in the car. And I'm here now. I fell asleep in a car and I'm right here.
Okay, I know what a card is, but I don't know what a mehi what now is.
Oh.
I
So I
don't
call
know.
home.
I mean, he's here now. And as this happens, Mayo, you feel something on your arm. It is an armband. And you see him on the other two guys, not Gnomeland, but on the other two people, Mitchell and Skully. You see a symbol on yours. Headphones. And you realize that you can't feel your Walkman, like your headphones to your Walkman on you. So what do you do?
What happened to my Walkman? Yo. I
And
remember coming
okay,
here.
You gotta
Skully,
start
I
freaking out.
I want you to make a let's go history, which would be an intelligence roll.
I got a 5. A 3 plus 2 equals 5.
You don't know what this thing around his waist is. It looks like a box, and that's it. But him describing just a box, Mayo, you realize, or Alfredo realizes that your Walkman-like box is still there, but your headphones aren't. Do you want to kind of mess around with this Walkman, see what it can do?
See if the speaker mode still works. I'm gonna press the button down.
Turn on
Let's see
speaker
what
mode,
happens.
and huge sound blast. Mitchell and Soli fall down to their knees and like cover their ears. And it like Alfredo, you're like ow, 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 ow. It's blasting. I mean, like, this is the loudest music you think you've heard in a while. I'm guessing you probably turned it back down. So the weird thing about this is like the volume slider is the same or whatever, but there seems to be some new buttons on it. One of them is this button with headphones on it. So do you want to click this button?
Yes, I want to click the button. All the curiosity I have, I want to hit the button.
So you click the button, and you remember how you didn't have your headphones? When you click this button, these kind of futuresque, they're more steampunk. These like steampunk headphones form around your ears. Imagine headphones without the actual like band that connects them. They just perfectly form around your ears. And when you hit that, it also like one of your gloves that you had on forms into this speaker on one of the palms. When you release the music again, you realize you can blast out the music from here. Continuing from there, you kind of figure that out. You're like, what is your reaction to this?
I think it's better. Wait. Sorry.
You're allowed to.
Oh, I think it's badass.
Yeah. And you guys are like, well, I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I've been waiting for something like this to happen.
Finally. But once this happens, Mitchell, do you want to add your own input on any of this?
That sound hurt.
He's just like, ow, his ears are bleeding. Now all you'll know, Prince Jansen's gone, and this guy just kind of took his place. Manic, can you make an insight check?
14.
Okay, that works. So, you kind of recognize this booming voice that said, "What is torn, like what is gone, shall be replaced." You realize what this means is because Jansen was kind of torn from the code of the spell. It's the instinct of the spell is to replace. So, it automatically, when whatever this thing was that tore Prince Jansen away, it automatically replaced it with Alfredo in his place. Mayor McFluffington walks up and he's like, okay, I don't know what just happened, but we have to go now. So I guess you're our new comrade or whatever Nomelin would call you. Come with me. I'll lead y'all to Vanterhall. You see, our best course of action will most likely be the Dorotigen train station. It's not a far walk from here, so should we go ahead and head over there, I guess?
All right, we're gonna head over there. I'm not a big fan of this mayor guy, but we're gonna head over there.
Yo, Mayo guy? His name's Alfredo.
No,
Mayor,
not this
dude.
guy.
I thought you said mayor.
Yeah, he said mayor. I was like, wait, what?
I heard Mayo. He leads y'all to the train station. and you'll all hop on this train. Here, on the speakers, this person operating the train, he's like, "Okay, this amazing coal train, we'll get it started up, and I'm going to go operate the train. I'll see you later." And he shambles and shuffles back to the front to operate the train. And then you hear, after the train starts moving. And
Wait, hold on. Is this train like a train where you would get on and sit in a seat, or is it like
yeah.
boxes? Okay.
Cargo train?
Oh, it's kind of a mix of both.
Oh, okay.
But it's
Describe
mostly
it,
like
describe
seats and stuff.
Is it like the first part of the train, the front, the seats, or is the
Where y'all are sitting, y'all are already past the cargo.
okay.
Where y'all are at, it's just seats and then like coal cart and then the head. But you hear this crashing sound as like you hear these tiny voices. Yeah, get him! There's, oh! You hear the noises of this old man getting beat, and then it's like, throw him off! And the train starts going. It's and then it just starts going, and you see that this train was hijacked by a bunch of gnomes. A whole bunch of gnomes crawl out. Two of these gnomes shuffle off, and they're like, what are you doing here? So
Wait
they
a minute.
have like
I
they have
have
like
another question.
Mhm.
Is there other people on the train with us?
yes,
But
but it's mostly old people. It's mostly scared old people.
okay.
They're like, we're gonna play bingo tonight, and he just got thrown off a freaking train. These gnomes, they're dressed in like cowboy bandit clothes. Alfredo, you're like,
What are
do you-
these
what do you say to these tiny little cowboys?
They're funny looking. They look like a gremlin that had a very vicious baby with another gremlin. You know, it's just
Yeah, these little guys, they run towards you, and no one's like, oh, dang it! It's the famous gnome bandits. Looks like we're gonna have to fend them off, boys. These two gnomes, they shuffle out from the front of the train. Roll for initiative. Actually, well, you know what?
All of us?
Something I haven't really shown y'all yet is technically y'all don't have to fight these guys. You can do other stuff besides fight people.
I want them dead.
they can run away.
Actually, I'm gonna take
Off
that
of
back.
the freaking train.
I'm gonna take that back. I want them gone.
What do you mean by that?
I don't care how they're gone. I just want them gone.
And what about the civilizer of this group,
Who?
Mitchell? What do you say?
Oh.
So what exactly do these gnomes do?
Gnome speaks up.
I mean-
He's like, okay, so these are the gnome bandits. They're pretty much, they're exactly what they sound like. They're gnome bandits. They're pretty big around here. They're led by like some other dude with a weird gnome name, like Gnomeo and Nomiet. I don't know, but they're pretty bad folks.
By bad, are they like
They're robbing an old person train.
fair enough. But does that
Maybe they're actually nice people, and they're just.
Yeah.
I mean, they just threw a train conductor off of his own train.
Oh, I didn't yeah, I think we can wage war with them.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, you heard the guy tumble. All right, you heard the conductor on the sand or whatever where we're at. I don't freaking know. This is bad. They threw him pretty far. They didn't just throw him directly off it. How small are they? Let's.
They're about 3 feet. You don't have to roll for that. They're regular gnome size.
Okay.
Yeah, how about we
So,
don't
By the way,
fight them?
Gnomeland is like the same.
I say we just sit and let us be robbed. And if we see anybody getting harmed, then we step in.
Then yeah.
Okay.
Except for the conductor. I mean,
And then what is
nobody really cared.
Alfredo? What is your input? Because
We're not really after anything on the train, right?
yeah, no, you're good with outlaws. You know how these guys probably work.
It's just let them do their thing, and you won't get involved with
Wait a
anybody
minute.
else. You know?
Plot twist: they're on the train from Mayo.
Mm.
They don't know who Alfredo is. I'll tell you
Oh
this.
man.
These guys are most definitely. They seem like they're just here for the money, and possibly even the train, and then they're dipping.
Wait. So
I want the train.
if you're saying possibly for the train, that means we might not get to our destination.
That's a nice
Yeah.
plot twist.
Y'all may not get to y'all's destination if they take it over.
Well, I say we need to start like harming them because like if we don't get to our destination, we're kind of cooked. Why are we going to the destination again? Where are we going? I didn't.
It's the fastest way to get to Vantrall.
Okay, we're going to Vantra Hall, and this is in my mind we're in a desert. Is that true or no? Cause
No. Alfredo was in a.
yeah,
In a
that's
desert.
probably why. Where are we?
Y'all are in this kind of lush forest-like area. You can see in the distance y'all are going towards, or like y'all heard that where Vantrahall is a lot more of a hilly place. So yeah, before y'all can really communicate anymore, these gnomes rush in. One of them jumps on Mitchell's face. Like I'm talking full bear hugs the head.
A
Bitch.
face hugger.
Um,
Freaking parasite.
Yeah.
A leech.
he's gonna try and
Me.
roll like a dexterity or an acrobatics to see if he can land square on your face. He rolled a 4. He goes to
I
like
think
bear
I'm
hug your
saved.
face. He goes to bear hug your face, shoots by, and lands on an old person's face. And they're like, "Oh, let me put my glasses on." Oh! So roll for initiative.
18.
I got 3.
I rolled a 9. 7 plus 2.
So starting up is Gnome 2. He's the one who just landed on the grandpa. And he tries to like pry himself off, but this grandma or grandpa freaking unit is going to try and strength check to hold them down. Freaking grandma stands strong and freaking headlocks the gnome and keeps them on like the face. And it's less of a like I need to protect these young folks and more of a get him. She's like punching, keeping them on. So Mitchell's turn next.
Okay, so my thought. So, Cryptic, you know what my like screwdriver staff looks like, you know?
Yeah.
You know. So, what I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna morph my staff into the screwdriver, and I'm just gonna go up to one of them and go. "Ah."
Okay, roll. Roll to see if you hit. Wait, which one are you going for? Well, one of them is latched to a grandma.
Yeah, I probably don't
The
want to
other
hit that
one.
one. The other one. The other one.
Okay.
Okay.
The other one hasn't done much yet, so.
Let's see. So I got 18 there. I don't think I add a bonus of anything. Oh wait, no, +2. So technically that would be a 20, but not a natural 20. Okay, let's see. Damage. That is 7 damage.
Okay, nice. So you stab down into gnome one, and you sing, and then he's like, oh, and it stabs through the cowboy hat. It does, you missed, but you didn't miss. You were trying to go like directly towards the head. You hit like the rim of it, and then like cut him down, kind of the middle ish. But yeah,
Wait.
he gets
Is he
Yeah.
dead?
no.
Oh, so
Well, he doesn't get
was
cut in
too
half
short.
down the middle.
He was too
Yeah,
short.
yeah.
Okay.
He gets sliced down the middle. He doesn't get cut in half. He just gets cut. So next, Skully, your turn.
All right. I want to go for that one that went next to the grandma, like the one Manic was fighting. Then I'm just gonna take my dagger and like just trunk it at him. All right. That makes sense. I won't say I try to hit him with the knife part, but it's going in his direction. So what would I roll for that?
Probably you would roll performance, which is a charisma roll.
I got a 5.
Your performance is horrible.
Oh no.
You
I
throw-
know what happens here. I know what happens. It
You
bounces
do
off a
it.
wall and it hits the grandma.
You do a spin, and you throw the dagger, and the grandpa wakes up next to the grandma. Honey, there's a gnome on his skull!
Oh no! No, bro.
Try
I
fan kid.
just got into retirement. and he
I'm back.
gets like stabbed in the shoulder. He's like, ah. It doesn't
Wait.
kill him, but you just
I
poor
thought.
old
Where did I
couple.
stab him at? Where did I throw it at him?
Shoulder.
The shoulder. The
You
shoulder. Okay.
basically, yeah, it hit him in the shoulder.
Okay. Because you made it look like I made him hit him in the head, and he's
I know.
screaming. Okay. Nope.
No, he gets hit in the shoulder. Yeah, I think that's a pretty bad performance. So
Alright,
up
Mayo.
next is Gnome 1.
Mayo.
So Gnome 1 gets up and he's like, essentially, the reason you missed so horribly, one was because you tried to overperform and do a spin. Two, because you threw your energy dagger. Oh wait, it's an energy dagger, which means it burned. When it landed in him, it burned. I forgot to mention that.
Oh no!
So
That's crazy.
you this dude essentially you threw the dagger at like the angle that you would hit a human in the head. But because this gnome is 3 feet tall, basically, it just completely missed him. He basically he was looking up while you threw it. And he's like, as it flies past him,
Yeah.
and he's going to grab his dagger. Essentially, he's going to like, because the screwdriver only stabbed him. I'm gonna say it like, or it didn't stab him. It sliced him. So it like sliced down the middle of it, and then landed on the ground. So this gnome grabs the screwdriver, grabs his dagger, and starts frantically crawling up the staff towards Mitchell. And he's like, yeah, and he goes to stab you. So he's like, let me roll this. Oh my gosh! I'm not using these dice. You're going in the chamber. Let me get my dice jail. I've rolled a 4 like 20 times. He misses. He's going in the dice jail.
He really wants Manic to fail.
Guys, I think I was spared.
I've never had to use this yet, but I guess I'm gonna be showing it now.
New?
This
Is it new die?
Nope. It is a dice jail. You put the dice
Jail?
in the jail.
You're gonna put them in jail?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
they deserve it.
they're being a bad dice.
Exactly. You mean die
So,
because
I'm gonna
it's
say-
singular?
Hey, buddy,
when,
it's dice.
when one die does bad, the entire group of dice do bad.
Oh, okay, understood, understood.
Okay. So, I guess now I'll be using my plastic ones. But yeah, no one misses you. He just kind of frantically climbs up and then slides down it like a fireman pole. Now, Alfredo, your turn.
I'm gonna be standing there not knowing what to do. I'm gonna go, oh, what does this button do? And then I'm gonna shoot it. And it's gonna shoot
You're
the
gonna
sound.
fire.
I got a 5. 19.
Okay, that's really good.
Ooh.
And then, so you got 5 plus 4, so 9 damage. Who were you going for? Gnome 1 or Gnome 2?
Number
Gnome 2
1.
is who the grandma's on. Okay. So what do you say as you fire off this blast?
I wonder what this button does.
And you shoot out this sound wave, and I'm no kidding. It's like, so the way you can like feel it in your soul, man. You feel like a connection to this, and you aim it perfectly with the Walkman, where it's just a precise beam of sound, and it slams into this gnome. Here's the problem with this, though. This gnome is currently like right on top of Mitchell. So as you fire this sound beam, it slams into the gnome, makes him fly like he like his ears explode and bleed, and he like gets blasted back. But also, Mitchell takes 9 damage for being in the blast radius. Maybe make it 7 damage. But yeah, Gnome 1 gets defeated and he flies into the wall. And his ears are still bleeding out. And Alfredo, you're like, whoa!
That was sick and awesome, bro.
Right,
I gotta do that.
You're just like, you're feeling such a connection, bro. You haven't had this much connection to music in forever. This is awesome. Gnome 2, it's his turn. So they're going to make another strength check to try and get off of old grandma here. So grandma rolled a 5. And the gnome rolled a 13. So the gnome like slaps grandma and then pushes themselves off, like backflip rolls, but like lands on their face, and they act like nothing happened. And then remember, they didn't see their friend get killed because they were being latched on and their face was being covered. So they look around, he didn't see his friend get like flung by sound waves. He gets up and he sees his other gnome friend in the wall with the crater. And then he's like, "How could you?" And he bolts towards Alfredo, and he's going to try and stab him in the shoulder. Okay, he's gonna roll for this.
I gotta roll.
No, not you. Does a 10 hit? What's your armor class? 11. No, it doesn't. Okay, so he runs up, uses the dagger, and it clings off of your fabric. he misses right because of the fabric. And next up is Mitchell.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Bah! But then I transform it into the umbrella and I open it. That is a 16 plus 2 is 18. That is a 5. 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do any more damage. It just, you stab into him, pop up in the umbrella, like, where did you hit him? Because he was facing away from you.
He's facing away from me. So probably just like jam it into his spine, like between the like columns, and open it like that.
Bro, you're
Yeah, I'll,
ruthless.
I'll say the reason it didn't do too much damage is because it didn't hit him in any major places that would do extreme damage. But
Okay.
it did shift some things out of place once it was used.
Yeah.
So next up, Skully's turn.
Yes. About to lock in. So, do I still have my energy blade, my right energy blade?
Yes,
I do? Okay.
you still have your blue one.
My blue one. Okay.
They
I'm
do the
gonna
same.
use that as like the dagger way, right? I'm gonna say I'm gonna finish what I started, and then I just jam it into him.
Wombo combo.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, no.
roll for damage.
Roll for damage. All right. Is that strength or
Just base, like base.
just what's a base?
It's just D20.
Okay.
No like initial modifier.
I got a 14.
That barely.
Barely, bro. That's a 14 though.
That seems like a lot.
I mean, it still hits.
It still is. Okay, I'll
Oh.
take it.
They have lower health, so they have higher AC.
So-
Roll for damage.
Roll for
Or
damage.
how exactly do you want to do this? Just slash him across the head
No,
or
like
something?
take it.
Stab him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for damage. Roll for damage.
I got an 8.
Okay. Let's do. Oh, perfect. How do you want to kill him?
How do I want to kill him? Is the exact way I described.
So you
But-
just.
But I do this once and his head just explodes. Kind of.
Guts kind of go everywhere.
Yeah.
As this poor gnome.
No.
Alfredo's like. Alfredo's like, jeez, man. Like, yeah. He's like, jeez, that's crazy. Crazy awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like Alfredo and like Soli would get along like
Yeah.
so much. And then Mitchell definitely seems like he would too, but he seems like the kind of he seems like the one to get people under control.
Yeah. He's the driver, guys.
Yeah. So from there we are going to so the battle's over, and from there y'all the only real direction is forward towards the control panel, like the front of the train. So do y'all want to head forward?
I want to get on top of the train and move forward.
Why can't we just go through the normal way? Like just
Because
walk
there's
through
gonna
the
be
doors
there's
in
gonna be
between.
robbers with guns there or something.
So y'all walk through the door.
But we have
and you
magical
see-
staves.
You see
And
in this
knives.
room that they have piled the chairs and all the seats. They've dislodged them and they've piled them, blocking the entryway.
Okay.
It was already planned for y'all to get on top of the train. Who do y'all think I am? And the only way seems to be through a emergency exit on the roof.
It seems like a sign.
So yeah, y'all get on top of the train, and you can feel like the air blasting, because this is going like this seems like they put the train way faster than it should be going. So yeah, which is probably why old man conductor like flew at light speed off the tracks. But as you climb up, I guess you'll just start making y'all's way towards the main cart.
Yes.
Okay. And you'll keep on trekking on, and you'll finally, after a while of kind of crawling through this place, you find the coal cart. You hear this grumbling voice. I don't know what to do with it. Just break the controls or something. And you hear, and then he's like, "Look, if these intruders are on now my train, I'm going down with it." And he, with the only thing left, like not broken on these controls, he pulls this lever and it switches the tracks. And you see a sign that says "Unfinished track ahead, danger," and you're going that way now. As he says it, he climbs out from the main cart onto the coal, and y'all are like on top of the coal cart right now. And he climbs on top. And he's like, "Huh, right here, right now, we're gonna have a big battle." Nomio was this gnome conductor, or not a gnome conductor. He's the leader of these gnome bandits. He just broke the controls of the train and flipped the tracks towards a unfinished track that would presumably either hit a wall or go off the edge of a cliff or something like that. And as he comes out, you see he's about 3 foot, 4 feet tall. He's pretty tall for a gnome. See, he's got this cowboy uniform on, and he's got brass knuckles. And in his hand is the little test tube shot glass looking thing. And inside of it is a yellow liquid.
Gnomeland.
And Gnomeland's like, "Oh no, he knows the secret ways." As Nomio, this is going to get so confusing. Nomio pulls out this little test tube looking thing with presumably his fucking piss in it, and he pulls out this little leather bag,
Okay.
and he pours what seems to be some kind of drug into the piss. And as y'all already know from Gnomeland, when he drinks the piss, he gets like stat boosted. So he has more strength, more speed, more defense. So presumably, this guy would be the same. But as he chugs this down, he like grows in size and becomes jacked. And he looks at you and he's like, "No! Come at Nomio!" And he flexes every muscle in his body. So roll for initiative.
I got a 4.
I got a 10.
I got a 17. All right. How far away are these guys?
So Nomio is the only like opponent, and he's in like the front of the coal cart, which is about the same length as the other carts.
So like,
So he's in range to attack.
okay. I want to get out my energy dagger and like chunk it into the air, so then it like when I chunk it and it comes back and hits him in the back like a boomerang.
Like a boomerang. Okay, I want you to roll a performance check.
Okay. I rolled a 2 and my charisma drops to 1 because it's a -1 multiplier. And it drops to 1.
Yeah, so you throw the dagger, and it does work as a boomerang. You throw the boomerang, or you throw it like a boomerang. It works a little
Okay.
too well because it comes right back at you. And because you initially missed him, just-
Oh no.
so roll for damage.
I got a 5. Plus 2 is 7.
You take 7 damage. Mitchell's turn.
So, he's on the coal cart. Where, respectively, is he to me?
pretty much right in front of you. Y'all, for perspective, y'all are also on top of the coal cart.
Okay.
Y'all are like in the coal. We're on top. You're on top of the coal in the cart.
Okay.
But like, you know how a lot of coal carts just don't have a roof?
Yeah. So because of that, I have an idea. I get my my staff. I dig it under the like under the coal. I turn it into the umbrella and I open it to shift all of the coal around to hopefully put Nomio at a disadvantage.
Go ahead and roll for, I guess, maybe Arcana. Okay, for now, just roll a regular d20.
I wish you said Arcana because I have a +3 for that. Ah, 15.
And is that more to hit or just make it effective on what you're doing?
So, well, I was just like gonna shuffle around the coals to like dig him into the coal and to like
See, I'm gonna roll for about like
give him disadvantage or
Like-
something.
kind of how sturdy he's gonna stand his ground, or how sturdy the coal is. That's an 11, which means you beat whatever defense it had. So you dig into the coal under him, and he starts to get buried. But next is Nomio's turn, as he's going to roll strength check to get out of this coal. Well, he does not break free from the coal, as it
Let's go.
clenches around him. He's like, "You idiot!" Has yellow liquid still leaking out his mouth. As he's going to use his kind of bonus action to punch the coal. As you see, these aren't just like these brass knuckles are specially made to light coal. They're like thin and steel.
Uh-oh. Roll a nat 1, please.
Not 20.
Bro! Oh my gosh. It just needs to rotate 180 degrees in any direction, and then it would have been fine for me.
Yeah, bro. The potion kicks in, and he just yeah, exactly. He goes supersonic style, and all the coals around him light on fire, including the ones right near Mitchell. Because I mean, smartly, you probably had to move closer to stir up the rocks under him.
Yeah, I use my bonus action of dash to get out of there.
Okay. You can. You don't have to roll for that. You just dash back. But now he is. There's fire all around him. Next up would be Mayor McFluffington's turn. Mayor McFluffington is going to pull out his dagger, and he's gonna be like, "I've got this. I've totally got this." And he's going to run towards. Mayor McFluffington is going to roll a confidence check to see if he can stand getting past the fire. Bro got a 5. He runs up to
Sounds
the
about
fire
right.
and then turns and runs back and jumps into Mitchell's arms. Like, protect me! It's your turn, Alfredo.
So we're gonna hit the useless Spider-Man backflip. All right. So nothing's gonna be coming at me, but I'm gonna do a backflip for no reason. And I'm gonna fall on my back, but I'm still gonna shoot him at medium volume. I'm gonna shoot him with my Walkman directly. Medium volume. Is that good?
Okay. Yeah. Roll a 20.
8.
That does
I rolled
not work well. You do a backflip and you land directly on your face, and are not even able to get out the beam. You're just like, ha ha! Ah, my back! Fall over. Now is Gnomeland's turn. Gnomeland is like, well, I guess you gotta fight fire with fire. or in my case, piss with piss. As he pulls up the yellow potion, he's gonna chunk, and he's gonna chug the yellow potion. As he's like, ugh. Now that's the good stuff. As you see him actively getting drunk, he's going to go up, run up, and tackle Nomio further into the coals. He's not able to push him farther into the coal, but he is going to make impact. And because it's just going to be like his fist, though, I'm just going to have him do a... Oh, wait, no, he may be able to. Because Yellow Potion gives him +2 on all physical stats. So, okay. He is able to push him farther down into the coals. Takes 6 damage. No, Mew does. Okay. Next up, Soli, it's your turn.
Nice. I'm going to take my daggers. Alright, because I pull it out of my head. And I'm standing in fire. So I take my daggers and just don't worry how it works, but I just jab them into a piece of coal. Perfectly. Okay.
Roll for strength.
Roll for strength. Okay. 16 plus 3.
19. It works.
Okay.
Really well.
Alright, now that I have this, I'm just gonna chonk him with all my might at the boss. The boss. Man.
Okay. You
Aiming,
already
hold
rolled
on.
for strength, so I think that's to hit. So you'll be good on to hit. For the coals, I'll do a collective. You rolled a 19, so I think you've flung a couple of coals. So I'm just going to do. I'm going to do 3d4s, I guess. That may be good. So some of them may hit, some of them may not.
Yeah.
You do 13 damage.
Okay, to the boss man?
Yeah.
Okay. How much health does this guy have?
I can't tell you that. Next up, Mitchell, your turn.
So, I mean, I was not anticipating a fire. I'll be completely honest. I was not anticipating it going up in flames whenever I dug him into the coals. You know what? I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna roll for perception or something. I want to look for things that could like something that I could move or mess with on the train to help defeat Nomio.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
That is a 7.
You don't see anything. Your
Yeah.
eyes are closed. You're like. Actually, no. I'm gonna say you can't see anything because all the flames. But next up, Nomio's turn. He is going to try and dig himself out of the coals. Rolled a 3. He's not getting out of those coals anytime soon.
Let's go. It's still working.
And then he starts to. I'm gonna roll for, I guess, the coals to see if he sinks deeper. He does not sink deeper, but he's still stuck. He's going to use his bonus action again to try. He still has the bottle. He's gonna try and chuck it out. Alfredo, who is still incapacitated on the ground. He still misses. You know what? You're going to the dungeon now. We're gonna start seeing
Freeing
that
the
a
other
lot.
die?
Yes, the obsidian has returned.
It's free.
Next up, Mayor McFluffington's turn. He's going to roll again for charisma check to see if he removes the fear. And he rolled a 4. He's on the floor crying. He's going to use his bonus action though to try and get up and not be a baby. He rolled a nat 1, guys. He runs away. He's like, thank you. And he runs off, and he's going to take cover, exiting the battle. You're just gonna go back and like off of the coal cart because he's too scared to deal with it anymore. And then next up, Alfredo, your turn.
He's still in the coal, right?
Yeah, but I'd say you don't have to like roll to get up or anything.
Roll to get up. Well.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah. No, Nomio is still in the coal. Sorry.
Okay. Depending, I'm gonna change the songs in the cassette player. I'm gonna change them to a different type, where instead of it projectiling, it makes like it shakes the cart.
Okay, so
Because-
Boom.
overly heavy rock music with like.
Yeah, something like that. We're gonna do that, and I'm gonna throw the cassette onto the ground so it shakes. And that's what I'm gonna do. Let me roll.
So bro's basically going to lodge.
I got a 13.
Okay, I'll say that works. So you just unactivate the headphone mode and lodge it in the coals and make it vibrate. Too bad. Okay, so as you push it in, you activate it, and you hear this, and coals fly everywhere, as like you see a couple screws on the coal box, like ting ting, as they're flinging off, and it starts to rumble as it, and then it breaks, and all the coals pour out. So I need y'all to make a dexterity saving throw. It does damage to Nomio, but y'all are gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw to stay on the cart while all the coals are pouring out. You do 9 damage to him.
For the saving throw, I got extremely lucky. I rolled a 19 plus 3. That's 22. I think I'm safe.
Sully, can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Got a 6. 4 plus 2.
Okay, and you Alfredo.
A 13.
Okay, Nolan's good. Nolan's good. Sully, you're the only one who failed.
Get Rex, Skully.
As Sully's falling off the cart,
Oh no.
freaking Mayor McFluffington goes freaking Chad mode, and he's like, "Not today!" And he grabs Scully before he can fly off of the train, and like he's like barely holding on as he pulls you up, and he's like, "Are you okay?
Yes. I
Like,
can't
where's
think
my
of anything
thank
to
you?"
say. I can't think of anything to say. Except,
he's
yes, I am.
Please defeat him. Okay, now it's Nolan's turn. Also, this does mean Nomio is broken free out of the coals because they all poured out. And now
I got a
now
question.
there's no walls.
Is this train still moving?
Yeah.
And we're going off the rails. On a pretty
When are we
crazy train.
suffocating all that
On a
coal?
pretty crazy train.
Like there's a road, end road.
Y'all haven't reached apparently where it's not finished yet. Nomland is going to try and throw his war pick at Nomio. 16 hits. Ooh, he rolled an 11, boys. Nomio takes 11 damage. And as he takes 11 damage, Nomio is raging. He's getting so mad. As Sully, your turn next.
We're derailing, right? So
Yeah.
I probably need to stop the train. Cause we'll die. But no. I get out my daggers.
I want to die!
Yeah. I get out my daggers and I just try to go on a mayhem.
You're just gonna try and slice into Nomio?
Yeah, just
Both you and Nomio are just raging like crazy.
yeah.
So I want you to roll a strength check. And then he'll also roll a strength check, whoever wins. I guess
I
kind of.
kid you not. I got a 1 plus 3.
Like a nat 1 plus 2.
to a 4.
I guess
I'm
if he gets a
not even
nat one
joking.
plus nothing. Okay. So you're like then one punch. And you're like, cool, and you fall back.
Yeah.
And you're like clenching, and you and Mayor McFluffington are both like curled up in balls. Him because he's a coward. Yours because you just got punched in the freaking balls. And you're like, oh. As Nomio's like, get out my way. As Mitchell, your turn next.
Yeah, I think I'll help out my boy over here and get my screwdriver staff and jam it into
Bulk of
Skully. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
Wait a minute.
I kid.
the betrayal of the century.
Anyway, I jam it into the skull of not Skully, but of Romeo. Nomeo.
This ain't no Romeo and Juliet. This is Nomeo and
Both end in tragedy.
Julie Wet.
these are crazy references.
That would be a 19 to hit.
Bro, you and freaking Scully's roles are vastly different.
Polar opposites.
Dude,
Roll for
I feel like
damage.
people are going to like say it's scripted, but I kid you not, I'm getting the worst rolls. I probably need like
Hey,
an
we're
IRL.
balancing each other
Yeah.
out. We're balancing each other out.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm probably gonna buy my own, for real. So I'm gonna buy 2,
Aw,
so then I
man.
can trap.
That's
I
only
need a cage.
it's only 3 damage.
Oh, well, I mean that's still something, yeah.
I
Alright,
rolled a
what do you
nat
want?
1 on my damage
Yeah.
on my
Crap.
1d8.
Next up is Nomeo. He's going to stabbed in the head, even though it's kind of just a cut, and he's going to run up to not run up to Mitchell. He's just going to grab Mitchell's staff, and he's going to like try and knee Mitchell while like keeping the staff above him, trying to divert the attack. So he's going to roll for strength. You're going back in the dice, Joe.
Oh no.
Roll 3.
Dang.
So he's going to use his bonus action with the other guy back in the ring, and he's going to try and do the same thing. Not 20! Not 20! Let's go! He's going to roll for damage for his knee. You take 5 damage.
9 health, bruh.
Next up, Alfredo.
What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna try and grab the gnome, and I'm gonna try and force him out the train.
Okay,
Since
roll a
Mitchell's
strength
trying-
check. Roll a strength check.
I got a 10.
You know what? I use my bonus action to assist him. To like
Okay.
pushing him. You know,
Okay. Roll
strength as well.
to yeah.
That's plus 0. That is a 10 as well.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Combined, it equals a 20.
20. I'm gonna bring it up to like a 16 ish.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna directly add them up,
Right.
but it's definitely enough to push him off, as he gets pushed off, Bucky style, and he grabs onto the edge. Yeah, but he barely grabs onto the edge, and he's like, his feet are hitting the rocks, but he's trying to get back up. So next up, Gnomeland's turn. Gnomeland is going to run up and use his war pick and try and strike him down the middle of the head. Yeah. Gnomeland barely like cracks this dude's skull, and he's going to roll a 1d12, 6 damage, and this is going to he hits him, but this dude is like, remember Nomio's like drugged and he's not going down. So he grabs as for like because now it's a new turn. He's going to go ahead and use his bonus action the round. He grabs the war pick and he's going to use it to help him get back onto the cart. So I guess that would be maybe a dexterity. It doesn't work. I have a third bag of dice. Maybe you will work more often.
I think it's a sign. I think it's a sign that Nomio is just made to make bad rolls.
Nomio's, yeah. I think he's just going through the ringer right now. Okay, Sully, your turn.
I'm going to distract him. Whose turn is it after me?
Mitchell's.
Okay. I'm gonna distract for Mitchell. Is that something I can do? Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you can do that. We'll give
am
him
gonna
advantage
use-
on his next turn.
I'm gonna do my charisma. And I'm going to just start dancing. But I want it. yeah, something so stupid he has to look.
Okay, roll for charisma.
Surprisingly good. I got a 17 minus 1, 16.
It works effectively. Nomio is like, also he's like dumber right now because he pretty much just took drugs.
Yeah.
He looks over
It's
and he's like,
super
"I'll kill you all." Funny dance. It's a funny dance. And then Mitchell, you will have advantage on your next action.
So you said he's clinging on the side of the cart, right? I step on one of his hands with my feet, and with the other hand of his, I jam my screwdriver into it.
Okay. Roll for damage, or roll to hit with advantage.
Nat 20.
Roll for damage. Times 2.
Oh no.
That is a 4, so 8 damage.
Dang it.
Roll again!
Oh, okay. That is a 10. 20 damage!
You see him, like, get pretty much knocked out. Gnomeland is gonna be like... and he grabs Nomio by the shirt and pulls him up from the cart. Because Nomio is like... Nomio is pretty much completely knocked out. Gnomeland's like... may find some new clothes on this guy. As he throws down the body. And y'all defeated Nomio. He's still alive, but he's not able to fight at all. Y'all look towards the train. It's still chugging on and on.
Yep.
And it's going straight to an unfinished bridge over a canyon. Or like a tropical canyon. And y'all are about to plummet into this canyon unless y'all find a way to stop the train.
Or we can let the old people, and then y'all can finish that sentence.
Martha,
I mean-
we survived. Ah!
We don't need them. We don't need them. They're kind of just dead weight.
Manic.
Well, guess what?
Mitchell
Dead
Mitchell
weight?
was like,
Dead weight?
eh,
We can make that happen.
Okay, so what do y'all want to decide to do?
Let's go to the front of the train.
Let's probably stop
And
the
see
train
what we
before it
got.
goes on to the
Well, yeah.
unfinished section.
But
We
there's
can be
steps
heroes.
to it, you know. So we got to go to the
Also,
front of the train and
remember-
see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna try to stop the train.
So
I
Stop
do
the
remember-
bus.
I do remember he
Oh.
busted up the controls. All right.
Yeah. So as you go in, you see he completely smashed the controls to stop the train, and the lever's broken, and everything's just broken down. So it seems like the only way to stop this train would be through some sort of physical thing in front of the train to slowly stop it. So what can y'all think of that y'all could do to stop this train?
Manic, this is your level.
Yeah, I guess you are the tech guy, too. So if anybody, you would probably know the most.
I have a clue.
Oh, Mayo has a clue.
Yeah, Mayo.
Yeah.
Speak up,
Yeah,
speak
what's
up.
At full volume, would my Walkman be able to stop the impact if I face it directly towards where the train is going?
Yes.
Because the force would be
Okay.
strong enough to
Okay,
maybe hold it
I
back.
could see by DM's face that's what we do. Good job, Mayo. Good job, Alfredo.
Okay. So,
Yo, is there a
how are y'all
healer
gonna
here?
work as
No, there is
I need
not.
What about
No,
Gnomeland?
Nolan
Oh,
is like, get to work, and he throws you a green potion, and he's like, listen, we gotta stop this train now, okay? And he grabs, still on like strength drugs. He's pissed. He grabs Alfredo, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna need your help, Mary Poppins. As he looks at
Hey, I'm the one with the umbrella here.
no, I mean yeah, that's what he says. He looks at you and he's like, "You got that fancy umbrella?" So he grabs you, and like he's like, "Hold on tight, Mr. Soundwave," and he is going to chuck y'all in front of the train as y'all start flying towards the ground. Mitchell, I think you know what to do.
Yeah, so I use my umbrella as a parachute.
You, Mary Poppins, start floating down. And then, Alfredo, you see the perfect lined up moment to let loose. What
Max
music-
volume. We're sending the music directly that way. Yeah. It's gonna stop
And
the
as you
train.
do this, this huge sound wave goes off. This is reminding me of Beethoven again. Beethoven would be proud as this huge sound wave fires, and you know how it works with friction or with impact, where if you have something pushing this way and then you have another thing pushing this way, that's the same velocity or more, it would push the other way. He produces the more velocity or more impact, and it slowly stops the train. And as y'all land on the ground, it's like you know in movies where it's like they're in front of the train, it's like and it stops right before it hits you. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
happens. As like no one's like, good job, team.
And it starts going backwards
Uh,
because you forgot to turn off the audio.
Bro, so if he could yell over the sound of the music, bro, freaking Nolan must be powerful. No, he didn't yell over the music. And as this happens, Nolan's like, "Hey, you two! I found something on Mr. Romeo and Juliet here. Get over here."
On my way.
So as y'all get back on the train to where they are, now that it's been stopped, Mayor McFluffington's like, "That was horrifying. I hate combat." As he crawls out, he's probably wet his pants or some crap, and he crawls out, and Nolan's like, "Come over here. I found something on him." As he pulls out the bag he got the drugs from, and he's like, "I don't know if you've noticed this, but read what's on that bag." And he throws it towards Mitchell. You want to read what's on this bag?
No.
Yeah, nah. I'm too scared of it.
So it's like a little leather sack. I guess kind of like this, except brown. And on this sack is like, it seems to be you know how in leather they'll have like the company logo, an imprint carved in with their name. Well, you see this fang on the bag, and then under it says Fang Enhancements. And then Nolan's like, okay, I have to come clean about something. Every time we've encountered these drugs, I've taken up the bottle or whatever, because I'm a potion maker. They all have this name on them. Fang Enhancements. Only thing I can think that would make this would be a lizard person or something, Fang. That can't be true. Oh crap.
It is true.
That may be true. But it's whatever. But I just thought this was interesting. So, I'm gonna hold on to this bag. Because I have this feeling that we're gonna see a lot more of these drugs in use. As he puts it back in his pocket. And it's like, and well, you look at that, and you see this giant dome. Well, it's a giant hill, but it's pretty perfectly shaped like a dome. And on top of it is this pristine city. It's a circular city, towers of marble and gold and all this stuff, and it's all shiny and it's beautiful. And then Mayor McFluffington crawls out and he's like, everybody, welcome to Vanter Hall. To be continued.